Make a motion to accept the minutes, open the water meeting, accept the minutes, accept the claims and bank statements.
Second that.
All in favor? The claims this month were $20,430.94. Water department, does anybody have anything else for the water department? Anything heard? Water?
No, everything's been pretty good right now.
How'd that conference call thing go the other day?
Oh, what?
Didn't you have a conference call with some lady from
Yeah, that
Fort
was
Wayne or
the,
something?
Emergency response. He's taking care of it. Some things she has to do, but she's got to get back to them.
Steph, do you have anything on? Are we on?
We have a delinquent water list, okay.
The after today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today's last day, 15th. Tomorrow will be the first day you be late.
Okay.
Nothing else in the water. I'll make a motion, we close the water department meeting.
Second.
All in favor? Okay. Ready, 2 minutes already in, we're rolling. Okay, I make a motion, we open the town meeting, accept the minutes, and accept the claims and bank statements.
Second.
All in favor? Claims this month were $14,918.29. Okay, we do have under here, we have a revised purchase of real estate resolution that we'll both all have to sign. We don't have to make a motion on this, do we?
I'll make a motion.
Okay, you want to say it?
Second.
All in favor? We'll accept the the revised purchase of real estate. All of us have to sign this.
It basically allows Mark to, in the closing, sign off closing documents.
Supposed to be closing on that within a week or so, I think. Hopefully. Start moving in. Topic 4, Shannon Marvel said she is working with a designer for a different plan for the playground, something that's more affordable. Looking into that pretty hard and putting a lot of effort in on that, so we appreciate that. Hopefully find something that works out for us a little bit better cost-wise. Then we have a reminder, the stormwater fee of $5.01 will be on this next bill that'll be due in September. We already have a couple places we could use that money to help fix some of the storm drainage. Okay, then next on the agenda, a motion to hire the reserve marshal, James Minnie.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, you want a second? I'll second that. All in favor? To make an adjustment to our pay ordinance, salary ordinance at the next meeting. Cover that. I guess he can officially work now. Get his everything ready, all this uniform and equipment, and start the training. You have any report, Darrell, in on police, marshal side?
Just had my monthly report, had 30 hours last month, 17 of it was some hazmat training. And then the rest of it was just regular patrols and stuff like that, really. And then I provided you guys a list of the training, field training that he's gonna have to go through. Before I even think about letting on his own. So we're looking at least 100 hours of training. Got the categories broken out for you guys, but there's a lot of expansion upon each one of those.
So what was the ordinance violation? What was the ordinance violation? Got one on here. On the 22nd.
27th of July.
I guess.
Okay. Anybody else have anything to bring up? Or would you want?
We'll probably be submitting a new contract, new name on it.
Yeah, if this is time for public comment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done.
Okay, well, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Darrell Schmidt. This will be news to most of you except Mr. McDonald. He's heard this quite a bit. But I grew up over in Pike County, farmer in DuBois in Pike County. I became our state senator 2 years ago. Okay, been through the 2024 and 2025 session. Anyway, I guess, 6 counties, District 48. So Gibson, Pike, DuBois, Spencer, Perry, Crawford are the 6 counties that I represent. So as we went through in my first session, Senate Bill 1, Senate Rolled Act 1, a lot of changes, property tax changes, philosophical changes, with the state. So I've been going around to all the different city, county, and town councils, just trying to update people with things that I would like to have had when I was on I started out as a DuBois County Council. So what I presented earlier, our Senate Rolled Act 1 was enacted in 2025 session. So House Enrolled Act 1210 in the 2026 session made changes and updates and delayed implementation on some certain things. So that the paper that you have there, the top of it, you guys are looking at, everything in the red are the changes from what it was in the 2025 session up until 2026, okay? And then the other had a listing of those changes. So basically, what's happened is implementation's been delayed a year, giving local units of government, county and towns and cities an opportunity to work together to try to figure out how the best structure would be for each individual county. 92 counties, none of them operate the same. Okay? The overarching goal here is the first thing was for everybody to look internally, ways that you can create more efficiencies. But then the idea is to get decision-making driven down to the local level. We have more decision-making power, control, how money's spent and where we want to spend it. Property taxes are collected locally, distributed and spent locally. Okay, so utilizing a lit to try to give us more control. Simplicity was another tenet of that. Right now, Indiana has the 4th most complicated property tax system in the United States. So trying to simplify it, make it more transparent. So those are all things that are happening over the next 7 years. Implementation was delayed for input to make sure we don't end up creating any unintended consequences. Okay, and what I always like to tell everybody, the story's not written yet. Okay, a lot of things, if we don't like them individually at a county level, we have an opportunity to react and change those. I wasn't on the Tax and Fiscal Policy Committee my first 2 years and trying really hard to educate myself and to become an expert on everything assessed value and property taxes wise, so we can do this and actually make it successful. So anytime you guys have input, thoughts, and things, you guys have my cell phone number. You guys are council number 39 in District 48, so now every city, county, and town council member has my cell phone personally, and anything that you think, any input is welcome as we move forward, you know, on all the changes and the piece of it, so. should say. Read through those things, any questions or ideas that you have, feel free to call or text me.
Okay.
Okay, you're always welcome, anybody's welcome to come up to the State House, sit in hearings, input is welcome, that's why we're all doing this, that's why we're all in this together. It's the only reason I decided to get involved was if we could, you know, just represent Little Southern Indians. So anything that I can do to help you, I want to help.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Stephanie, we get safety tax from the county? For Darryl? And then Senate Bill 1 will eliminate that. You don't have safety tax. Right?
It's in
Yeah.
27, 28.
28, yeah. And the lit is dictated by the county council.
Correct.
So you guys need to be in contact with your county council. Because what they're trying, the property tax is trying to be replaced by the lit. And if your lit doesn't increase, you're gonna have less money to operate on. Okay? So you need to be in tune, what he's telling you, you need to be in tune and engaged with him and other political members of the county to let them know October's needs. Okay?
I don't know personally, and I know you're involved, you know, with some other units in government. Have they come up with a timeline yet for the MUST committees? To invite everybody?
We're working on the must.
Okay. Yeah. The whole idea was that's like he's saying, is to get everybody together and to figure out a solution that works best for our county.
Have a unified voice.
That's right, and and that's the part that I was saying, that the story's not written yet, you know. They were struggling. I wasn't officially on any of the tax and fiscal policy committees, fortunate enough to be invited to try in some of the working group and working sessions, struggling to come up with a solution that fits everybody. So now this is just delayed everything 1 year, giving us an opportunity at the local level to do what we think makes sense. And then the state will, you know, if everybody's in agreement, honor that, and then, you know, we're creating our own solution.
So the public safety tax part is going away. Fire and EMS won't be any either.
Oh, they get money, you do not. Police were left off of it. Don't ask me why.
Well, they didn't specifically earmark anything for police. Okay, so what's gonna technically happen at the end of 2029? The lit as it is will go away, but the new version then will come on, okay? So as we're using, as the counties and the municipalities are working this out, they have the flexibility to earmark that, the income you're getting now. You'll be able to keep the same income. It just, it wasn't specifically, I guess, a maximum or a minimum amount wasn't dictated from the state. Why they did that, I don't know either. You know, I'm gonna concur with Mr. McDonald. I don't know why they didn't identify the police. Doesn't mean your budget's going to zero. It can be where it is now, or if the local units deem that it should be more, then they'll have the flexibility to do that, up to 2.9%. And right now, I don't know, what is the lit in Gibson total? I don't know.
Low, very low.
Yes, so there's a lot of room for
You
whatever.
gotta get the county council.
Yeah.
And
They'll
they're,
be-
and they're not moving on the wheel tax. Decided to not do it. So it took us, how many years? 12 years to get a safety tax passed in Gibson. I mean, 12 years to get it passed. We got it passed, and 2 years later, it's taken away. So I'm just telling you, you really gotta be involved with the county council, because to get them to move, because they're elected too, right? So the states push down, the decision-making to the local level, which means your local politicians have to raise taxes, which means they are,
Can
may
work
not
through
be
that.
reelected. So guess what? They wanna wait and see how everything pans out before they. It's a vicious circle.
Yeah.
And I'm just,
No wheel
You know
tax,
me.
no wheel tax, no roads. So,
yeah, they'll have less money for roads, and there'll be a hiccup.
I saw here the fire protection districts. I'm getting ready to go to a budget meeting for a fire territory here, about 10 minutes. How was that affect their funding?
I think it affected them at all, did it?
Okay.
That stays at the point where.
Okay.
So now, where's this at? Which car meeting you're going to?
Heavy White River,
White River
Township.
Township, includes Patoka and Hazles.
yeah.
Well, is it possible that I can go to that? Cause I go to District 18, and was it District 17A, and for different counties, the only one Gibson County I didn't. And I'm not trying to invite myself, I shouldn't be there.
It's open to the public.
Yeah.
Okay, then I wanna go.
Yeah, if you wanna go for information,
Gibson County is not represented in Fire District 18, and like 17A takes a bunch of Pike, and we had a meeting at Ladoti here a couple weeks ago, but this is one side that for Gibson, I haven't been to any of the district
yeah,
meetings.
you
so
might be able to answer some questions,
I'd
hopefully.
love to participate.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Anybody have anything else we need to bring up for the town?
So the must meeting he's talking about, the city of Princeton's hosting it because the county is not. Did I say that loud enough?
Mhm.
Okay. So the city of Princeton's gonna be hosting it to have a must meeting with AIM. And AIM's gonna be down to kind of go over the Senate bill and getting communities together so you can have a better understanding what's happening with Senate Bill 1 and its effect, and the lit, safety tax, and the wheel tax, and all that comes together, so.
Well, I had
You'll be
lunch with somebody on a city council in another town, and she was talking about this must and gave me some information.
Okay.
So I called one of the county council guys, and he acted like he'd never heard of it before, and wanted me to bring a copy of the AIM thing. I'm like,
And I might as well, just because I'm straight up and honest and straightforward. There was difference in philosophies between AIM and AIC from the state level and their organizations. I believe AIC has changed their opinion in the last few weeks a little bit, and they're now changing their recommendations. Initially, they're recommending counties to
Not do it.
wait,
Okay.
but I think that, you might want to circle back around. It's my understanding that they're changing their position.
Well, I was told to invite them,
Good.
so,
Perfect,
not that we didn't wanna leave them out.
perfect.
You know, when
They
the,
didn't wanna leave.
when's the Princeton one, you know?
I'll have to get back with you. Yeah,
Okay.
I think we're gonna reserve the Toyota Event Center at the fairgrounds, so we have plenty of room overhead. So I have to get with Charlie Woodard to see what's available. It'll be during the week. Probably like to do it in the evening, so everybody's off work.
yeah.
Doesn't matter to me anyway.
It's not real early, right?
Maybe.
If it would be beneficial for me to be there, I'd love an invitation. How about
Okay.
that? Sure. Not to run it, but to observe and
Yeah,
as we go into the next
Mr.
session.
Lamb, David Lamb, is that right?
I have anything else? Make a motion, we close the town meeting.
Second that.
All in favor?
Right.
Aye.